Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's Newsleader on 6, a proposal to allow wine sales in grocery stores has failed. A Tullahoma Navy pilot was killed earlier this week in a plane crash. Coffee County Judicial's district appears likely to be changed, causing a longer wait for a court date. And Motlow's men's basketball team is headed to the NJCAA National Tournament next week. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Welcome back. A proposal to allow wine sales in grocery stores in Tennessee failed by a single vote on Tuesday in the House, State, and Local Government Committee after members of the panel refused to grant the sponsor a week's delay to negotiate a final version. The committee voted 8-7 to reject advance.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. A proposal to allow wine sales in grocery stores in Tennessee failed by a single vote on Tuesday in the House, State, and Local Government Committee after members of the panel refused to grant the sponsor a week's delay to negotiate a final version. The committee voted 8-7 to reject advancing the measure, which would allow local referendums on whether grocery stores should be able to sell wine. Republican Representative John Lundberg of Bristol, the bill's sponsor, had asked for a week to discuss changes to the bill a day after the Beer Wholesalers Association, a traditional opponent of the proposal, swung its support behind the bill as long as it included strong beer. The bill has been opposed by the state's package store owners and the Liquor Wholesalers Association. Authorities say fingerprints identified a female murder victim whose burned body was found in the Summitville community in Coffee County last Saturday. The TBI says Connie Lou Brown, age 51, died from a single gunshot wound to her chest. The woman was from the McMinnville area but did not have a fixed address. A family exploring an old rock quarry off Fire Tower Road discovered the remains around noon on Saturday. Authorities believe Brown was killed at another location and her body was then dumped in the rugged area. The TBI says Brown was likely murdered on Friday. Coffee County Sheriff Steve Graves says his department needs help from the public to find the woman's killer. Anyone with information about the crime should call the Sheriff's Office at 931-728-3591 or the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Gasoline prices are trending down for the first time in months. The price for a gallon of regular fuel is now below the $3.50 mark at most locations in Manchester and Tullahoma. This after gasoline soared by an average of nearly 50 cents per gallon since December. Nationwide, the AAA Fuel Gauge Survey found the average gas prices have dropped by 5 cents a gallon from a week ago. The national average is around $3.70 per gallon. Gas prices usually go up in March, but analysts say speculators pushed up the price of gas faster than crude oil prices last month. The State Labor and Workforce Development Department says that more than 30,000 Tennesseans receiving federal unemployment benefits will see their payments reduced because of automatic federal budget cuts that took effect earlier this month. The department says people will start being notified by mail detailing the reduction in their benefits no later than March 22nd. The cuts affected many federal programs, including the Emergency Unemployment Compensation Program. The department says all EUC payments on or after March 31st will be reduced by 10.7% through the end of the fiscal year in September. The state's unemployment compensation system would not be reduced. Tennessee state troopers are stepping up school bus safety inspections following a spike in reported bus crashes between 2011 and last year. The Highway Patrol says increased bus review and a crackdown on motorists driving aggressively near bus routes is intended to reverse the trend. In the 12-county Chattanooga Highway Patrol district, there were 67 accidents involving school buses in 2011. The number of reported crashes rose to 81 last year. 3 bus wrecks were reported in Coffee County in 2011. That doubled to 6 last year. More accidents were reported in Bradley and Hamilton counties as well. Troopers will be showing up for unannounced bus inspections. The THP says it will also man school buses while en route, taking the tag numbers of drivers who fail to stop when required. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Hi, Trey McNabb, Stan McNabb, Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Right now, you can get the 2013 Buick Verano with no money down for just $279 a month.
We both purchased our vehicles from Stan McNabb Chevrolet in January.
And we could not be happier with the decision to buy them here.
Don't forget about the Stan McNabb $500 price match guarantee. We will meet or beat any new car price or give you a check for $500. You can view all our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Hello, I'm Jim Woodard from Woodard's Diamond Showroom. Some think that since we're a single store operation, we don't have the buying power of the mega chain or department stores. Woodard's is a part of the Master IJO Jewelers, the world's largest jewelry buying group. This gives us the power of $800 million in sales. You get the best of both worlds, the buying power of a major with the customer service of a hometown jeweler. Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Coffee County's standalone judicial district will likely be merged with another district effective next year. State Senate Speaker Ron Ramsey says he wants to put Coffee County into the current 31st judicial district that includes Warren and Van Buren counties, Cannon County, and also Cannon County, which is now in the 16th district. That would be added to the redrawn group. Ramsey's plan would create standalone districts for Rutherford and Williamson counties. The plan appears to have the support of the Supreme Court and the Tennessee Bar Association. Monday's redraw effort scaled back Ramsey's initial proposal, which would have redrawn more districts. The plan would have to be approved by the General Assembly. The merger would set the stage for possibly contested races for District Attorney General and for Circuit and General Sessions Court seats. Judge Vanessa Jackson spoke to the Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Aldermen on Monday night about how changes could impact Coffee County.
It's going to be very expensive for the taxpayers of Tennessee. You're going to, the one judge in East Tennessee did a study, and just in his county alone, in the first year, it would cost about $700,000. So multiply that across our counties in Tennessee and see what we're spending money on that doesn't need to be spent. But most particularly, and I'm concerned about the citizens of Tullahoma and the citizens of Coffee County. And what will happen if any of these redistricting plans come into fruition is that citizens of Coffee County and Tullahoma will have less access to their judicial system than they did before, because the same number of judges will be covering 5 or 6 or 8 counties, and we won't be here to handle the business of Coffee County like we have been in the past. And it's particularly, the burden is going to fall particularly on rural counties, and they consider us a rural county. The urban counties will get their judges, and they actually are going to, most of the urban counties are going to be single county districts. It's the rural districts that are going to be combined, and it is the citizens of the rural districts that will lose the access to justice that they've had in the past. And so, as a citizen of Tullahoma and a citizen of Coffee County, I am opposed to this. Again, if I thought it was necessary, I would be the first in line to say let's do. The plan came from Lieutenant Governor Ramsey's office. That's all I can tell you. I mean, he has not articulated a reason for us, for this.
Is it cost savings or just more political?
It will actually cost money. It will not save any money.
And the inconvenience for all the court participants, be they be tried or be lawyers or attorneys or what?
And the attorneys associations are against
travel
it.
Would be great. Inconvenience.
It's going to cost, under one proposal, judges from here in Coffee County, if I were fortunate enough to continue to hold this position, it would be about a 3-hour drive to the Kentucky border because there is no interstate that goes that way. So the travel time and the cost in that, we're going to have to completely redo the child support divisions. There are federal monies that will be impacted as a result of this, and none of that's been studied. We like to say that we really should be the poster child for how things should be done in the state of Tennessee. We have an excellent system that works efficiently and people can get their cases tried. I'm afraid if some of these plans get, any of these plans get passed, but at least some of them, you might be looking at a 2 or 3 year delay in even being able to get something before a court. The independent studies that have been done just indicate there is no reason for judicial redistricting at this time. There's been no great change in the population in these districts that would warrant a change. So citizens of Coffee County and Tullahoma will certainly suffer when their access to justice if this is passed. To compliment Representative Matheny and Senator Bowling. They have both been very supportive of the position I'm advocating here tonight and standing up for the citizens of Coffee County and Tullahoma, as well as their other citizens in their district, and they've been very supportive and open, and I want to thank them for that. They've continued to stand with us.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, spring promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
I'd like to take you somewhere where nobody else can go. Only the two of us know.
With Charter, TV will never be the same. Now you can make a date with your favorite movies and shows anywhere and anytime with on-the-go content from Charter.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Fine Arts Center held an opening party for the new textile show hanging at the center this month. Newsleader's John Gray brings this report, which will surely make you want to check it out.
It's opening night at the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center, and this month is going to be a textile show, and I think there are going to be 6 artists showing, and it'll be a good time, a good party, and lots of great art. And the sponsor for this month's show is Grady Mack Denim Company. It's a company in Tullahoma that sews and makes designer jeans for Grady Mack and Lucky, and they have all other types of wonderful clothing down there. So what a great sponsor for a textile show. He likes fish. Isn't that incredible? If you get real close up on that, you can see the folds in the fabric and some of the stitches. And some of the things you'll see in this show is textiles, sewing, runners, mats, great things done with sewing machines, and also clay products. And things other than, and the painted arts will be part of this show. And it'll be a very interesting show and something a little bit different for folks to see. So you need to come down here to the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center. This show will be open for a month, and look at the textile show. Incredible work to be done with fabric. That's John McClure. These are some items, some bags, done by Helen Harris. And everything has something on the inside. Look at the inside flap. It has boots, hats. And these are all done by Eve Burrig. These are felted hats of different types. Incredibly done. And great displayed very well on tree limbs. Children's dresses by Helen Harris. And these are just incredible. The work on them is just phenomenal. The colors are very, very good. So, again, Helen Harris. Almost like quilting in a sense, but in a very artistic way. Look at the colors on that. Aren't the colors marvelous on that? Look at that. And there's Fuffy talking about, or Thelma talking about, with Karen Engel, a member of the Art Center Board, about how she creates these wonderful, wonderful things. And the crowd has started to show up here tonight, and this is a textile show, and it's being sponsored by Grady Mack Denim Company, who sews textiles in Tullahoma and makes blue jeans for Lucky and Grady Mack. And the crowd's coming on in, and there's all kinds of folks looking, and there she is. There is my man, Al Broyles, right there. Tullahoma's finest and featured artist. His sister-in-law is Fuffy Bearden, and she is involved in this show tonight. So that's why Mr. Powell's here. HB! Doing good, buddy. Good to see you.
Lieutenant Commander Alan A. Patterson, a Navy pilot from Tullahoma, was killed Monday along with 2 other crew members when his Navy EA-6B Prowler jet crashed in an unpopulated area approximately 50 miles west of Spokane, Washington. The aircraft was conducting a routine training flight prior to the crash. Commander Patterson was the son of Drs. Philip and Teresa Patterson of Tullahoma. Dr. Philip Patterson told WSMV Channel 4 in Nashville that anytime there was a crash, his son would call home to let them know he was okay, and when he didn't call Monday, the family began to worry. According to NavyTimes.com, Naval Air Force spokesman Commander Kevin Stevens said it appeared the crew did not eject from the aircraft before impact, but an investigation into the crash may eventually show otherwise. A preliminary cause of the crash has not yet been determined. The aircrew was part of the Electronic Attack Squadron 129, the Vikings, which is a fleet replacement squadron that trains pilots, naval flight officers, and maintainers at Naval Air Station Whidbey Island, Washington. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after this commercial break. Stay with us.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want, so you can bank when, where, and how you want, at our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Charter Internet has the bandwidth to support more devices than anyone else in the market. So everyone can do their own thing, whether it's watching puppy videos or creating an all-powerful command center to mastermind the complete domination of the world, the universe, and... ooh, ice cream!
Get 30 megabits per second for only $30 and let it all in.
Welcome back. The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is Jenny. Jenny is a mixed breed looking for a good home. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org. And the pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is Gabby. Gabby is a terrier mix and is approximately 3 years old. She entered the shelter as a stray. Gabby is good with children and other pets and will receive a free spay provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. State law also requires a $35 deposit refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. The Motlow Bucks beat the Walter State Senators 71-60 on Saturday to win the Tennessee Community College Athletic Association National Junior College Athletic Association Region 7 men's basketball tournament at Copperwell Arena. With the victory, the Bucks, who are 25-3 on the year, claimed the school's first TCCAA men's basketball tournament title since 1984 and will now take their tournament and regular season championships to the NJCAA National Tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas, beginning March 18th. Motlow has never appeared in the National Basketball Tournament. Motlow is seeded number 14 in the tournament and will play its first game on Tuesday, March the 19th at 10 a.m. against number 19 Connors State College from Oklahoma. The championship game saw the Bucks come out cold from the floor except for freshman DJ Jones, who hit 3 first-half three-pointers. Motlow trailed early 10-5, but took their first lead at 17-16 with 13:30 remaining in the first half and extended the lead to 42-33 at intermission. Redshirt freshman Chris Hawkins led Motlow with 16 points and was named the tournament most valuable player. Jones and J.C. Bonney were named to the all-tournament team and finished with 9 and 5 points respectively. Bonney added 2 assists and 2 steals. Darrell Bond scored 11 points and pulled down 7 rebounds. Sean Gardner scored 6 points and had 4 assists. Perry Buford scored 5 points with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And Kevonte Black added 4 points and 3 rebounds with 3 assists. Motlow head coach Jerry Nichols said, quote, "I'm so proud of this team and how they have fought through adversity this year. We have had injuries and other things happen during the year, and each time someone else stepped up and played well. I feel blessed to be a part of this," end quote. You can live your chocolate fantasy this weekend. Our media partners at Fantasy 101.5 Radio are holding their annual Chocolate Fantasy this Sunday, March 17th, from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center. If you like chocolate, you can get all you want at this event. You can pick up your tickets in advance at Fantasy Radio Studios on Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester for only $8, or tickets are $10 at the door on Sunday. Tickets for kids 12 and under are $5. Children 3 and under are admitted free. You might think you're dreaming, but you're not. That's the Fantasy 101.5 Chocolate Fantasy this Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m. at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
The construction sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Even though the construction process is still going on, Russell Barnett says we have to move them out now. Check out this 2013 Kia Rio, yours today for $15,995. With America's best warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So remember, Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma is the dealer for the people. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
I thought Red Cross does Katrina. They don't help single moms.
Hi.
What happened to our house last year about your birthday?
It flooded and the water flooded out. Yeah.
The Red Cross arranged the hotel for us. They gave me that break, that leverage to be able to get it together and take care of them, you know? I feel like we've come full circle.
Like that. Mm-hmm. This is how I'll do it.
There you go.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high on this day was in 1967 at 80 degrees. The record low was in 1993 at 6 degrees. The average high on this day is 60 and the average low is 37. For tonight, look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 32. Mostly cloudy weather in your forecast for Friday with a high of 69 and a low of 31. And on Saturday, partly cloudy weather continues in your forecast with a high of 70 and a low of 53. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.